Hello everybody and welcome to episode 7 of Final Fantasy XVI. We are picking up exactly where we left off. I believe that we've already done all of our business. Let me just, oh, nope. There's a whole bunch of side quests here. And I do love side quests. Let's go head over and talk with these folks.
I have to find him before the Imperials do. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
I do it for free.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Well, whatever it was, I just feel like Ronald has a few too many teeth. I think we can knock some of those out and make him a lot more easy to understand.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down, I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. There may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
False friends. Since they're so close together, let's go after... I'm so sorry, Ronald is the jerk and... whatever his name is. This is what I mean about not being good at names. We just had a whole Norris. Whole conversation about Norris. Immediately can't remember his name.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
any fantasy game that makes mention of like 3D style fantasy game like this just quietly calls to mind in my head Dragon's Dogma, the original one. I haven't played the sequel, at least not yet, at least not as of this recording. And the fact that the nights in that game were so dark, and having access to a lantern was so important so that you'd be able to, like, find your way. I really like that about that game. It was one of those rare games where night was night. I'm relatively sure we already spoke with this guy.
Seen you been running errands for Martha. You can do a lot worse than serving her, that's for certain. Most folk round here would agree.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. Interesting.
That's enough.
Oh, that wasn't close enough.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Okay. Clark is going to be okay for a minute. Why don't we go ahead and we're going to go to try to track down Norris. I don't really think the game is timing this. Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry. Where do I want to head? Yes. Nope, we're on the right track. I don't really think that the game is, like, timing this, but it just feels narratively correct to try to get on after Norris as quickly as
He can't
possible.
have gone far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
Now, if I was Norris, I probably would not stick to the road. Yeah, that doesn't look like the way that he would have gone.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Now, that might be Norris, or Norris might be inside this structure. Nope, it's this guy.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go myself.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
On our way down to deliver the crystal that had been dropped, I think Clive was more like commenting on the fact that Norris didn't have a brand. It's just when Clive first met him, he was like, "Oh my gosh, like a bearer without a brand." And I was thinking to myself, "Bro, did you think that Ronald was surprised to discover that he was a bearer, having somehow overlooked the facial tattoo?" It never occurred to me that this guy would have been branded, but Clive seemed to take it like, oh my gosh. And then when he met Norris again, he's like, to have lived so long. Now that's what sort of turned me on it. I was like, oh, maybe he's just musing about it. He's not surprised. He's just thinking about it. And I gotta say, like, Clive, you also had a pretty good life before they tattooed your face. Like, maybe that's part of it, that Clive is reminiscing about what it was like to be respected and freed when he was working with, like, Lord Murdoch and earning his status as a shield, and that was bringing back a lot of memories. And I'm glad for that context, because in the moment it's like, yeah, bro, he doesn't have a facial tattoo. That might have tipped Ronald off.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
Wait, what's foul crystal? A thick membrane of fetid muck covers this crystal, which is still in its holster, otherwise appears undamaged. Okay, so it's just like filthy, as opposed to like corrupt or something.
You found it! Oh, thank you! Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Okay, now that is probably it. Let's take one quick stop by the shop, and then I think we're on the road. I just want to make sure if I need to get any potions, or I might top off on health since he is not fully healed. Also, I just want to say, it's like sometimes it's the most mundane use of special abilities
Keep them nice and fresh.
that are the most impressive. Stop it. Wait, again, I'm allegedly right here. I don't know why I can't see the giant symbol.
Anything catch your eye?
Nothing here. Let's go over 1. Nothing here. Nothing here. We've got a bunch of that. I don't want to spend $1,000 on it. And then, as much as I might want to blow eight grand on it, that's still more than half of our money. And then there's this. So let's just take a quick look to see if there's anything that we want to sell. The gill bugs we can definitely sell.
I wanted one of those.
Black blood we can sell, yeah. Valuable can be traded.
A fair trade.
And that's it. Okay, let's check our health. Oh, I can't check my health outside of combat. I'm pressing, like, left. So, yeah, like, we're at half. I'm gonna try to drink a potion. Are you serious? Really? Wait, maybe we can buy a potion and he'll use one automatically? I actually don't think that we can, but we'll just take one quick look. Really hoping to top off my health before we went.
Look like you got room in your bag.
Nope.
Take care out there, eh?
If we take a step or two outside, yeah, you know what? It'll be fine. I was about to say, maybe I'll come back, like, if we leave town and suddenly he can drink a potion.
I hear the levies are due to go up again.
It just seems to me like, let's say that you have water and your canteen was like 2/3 empty, but you had a chance to fill it up. I might take that opportunity to drink the rest of the water and then fill up the canteen.
But even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Snakes.
Wow, that was a lot of not hitting anything. Okay, I suspect that we've picked up... Yeah, we did a lot of running around last episode and picked up a lot of stuff. Oh, I honestly thought it was dead. That's why I turned away from that guy. All right, let's pick this up. Let's see if this fellow has anything to say. Hopefully it'll be some variant on ouch. All right, one quick look around this place. Yep, yeah, there's a little secret chest here. And those... Wait, beast against beast, hold on. I do want to go forward or back? I'm not actually sure. Let's go south and then east. Oh, right, this is more of a hit everybody in the area move. Now that I think about it, though, since that's on our Y, I should change out his ability that upgrades Scarlet Cyclone. We do not have that equipped right now. Heat Wave or Rising Flames? Rising Flames is the one that I still have, I believe. while in combat. All right, well, let's try to get out of combat. Preferably through victory. Okay, so somebody got him. All right, timeout. Let's just check this one more time. So yeah, I've got Rising Flames and Flames of Rebirth. So let's go for this one, and we'll change it out for Rising Flames.
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marthas, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
All right, Frederick, anything else?
Been stuck on the far side of that bridge for bloody ages. You make sure to let him know once it's safe to cross.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
It's over.
Rising Flames has a lot of cooldown. Sorry, Torgal. Did that in the wrong direction.
It's over.
Now to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Okay, not an occasion where we can teleport back, as far as I see. So, yep, this is as good a time as any to head up here.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Okay, we are, yeah, actually really close to where we want to be. I think we just keep going, right? There's no additional side quests that I see.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
I love leveling up right in the middle of a combo. It feels like the best opportunity. Also, like, his hit points go up by a lot. I like that. Okay, I think we're heading up and more the way that I was coming from. Yeah, up here. Just wanted to check what appears to be the cliffside.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. This area seemed a very different place back then.
I find that most of my memories from when I was young... Oh, these are not actual stairs. Okay. Not navigable stairs, anyway. Yeah, I remember thinking things as a child that I would no longer think, and on some occasions feeling like, boy, I would have liked to do that better again, you know?
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime.
That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Really, so we can change out of the Dracula costume. Oh, I really had to work to be quiet when he says, now maybe people won't flee at the sight of me, and the camera pans up and he's just a Belmont. Like the most menacing person you can possibly imagine, as though he didn't cut a threatening enough figure before. Now he's a straight up comic book villain. And I know he's a good guy, but like, look at this man. Access the Hideaway's Arrête Stone to try out this new feature. I sure won't. I like the way that he looks right now.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
However, like, I think that he might have gotten new gear or something. Like, is this? Yes. Okay, so we got our brand new sword. One of a set of 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Drustanus. Invictus has been passed down through generations for use by the Archduke's family and his closest shields. Archduke Elwyn presented Invictus to Rodney Murdoch on the day he was promoted to Lord Commander of the Ducal Army. Also, another piece of information, so we learned there that Clive did not remember the fact that Lord Murdoch was incinerated when... I know that he didn't know that it was him, but when 5 seconds, Ifrit showed up. He, from that cutscene in the voiceover, appeared to be like a spectator to everything that was happening. We got some voiceover, and I mentioned this at the time. I mentioned this previously. I wasn't sure physically where he was, and that was what was leading me to believe that he actually was Ifrit, although we didn't have the name for it. However, now we've learned that he didn't see or remember everything because we saw Murdoch get incinerated, as were Wade and Boggs, or whatever the other guy's name was. None of them survived. I don't think anybody survived Phoenix Gate, except for Robed Man, Clive, and, spoiler alert, I just want to make sure that everybody's up to date on the story, Joshua. Everybody else was, like, burned to a crisp. So, there we go. And now that we know another piece of information is that I don't think Clive is aware of the role his own mother had in having him physically branded this way and then put into the 5 seconds, the Imperial Army. Because he was mostly knocked out, but again, it's been a little bit murky to me what he did and did not remember. Based on the way that he was talking there, he had no reaction at all to the mention of his mother. Well, it was a more muted reaction than I would imagine for somebody who might be motivated by rage at the discovery that his own biological mother was responsible for putting him into a life of servitude, and I don't think there's any question, helping to, like, manipulate events so that Joshua would have wound up getting killed during that assault. I don't know that she ever expected that Clive would be the monster to do it. That raises a good question. What does she know? Let's not worry too much about it right now. We do still have Stormcry, although I think we're always going to angle towards the best stats, yeah? And then we've got this Metian Cross, which is installed, and the bonds, and I like everything else that we've got. Okay. Quick look at the map. There is a... Do you want to look down here? Since we're here... Sorry, I forgot my keys. Just never know. There could be like one of those chests or something that you open up. No, we're good. Can we jump over here with, I assume the answer being no? Nope. He's doing a little skip hop. I'll say this, it's always really, really difficult if somebody that you trust, somebody that you love, even if they don't show you a lot of kindness or respect in return, like, is so horrible to you, like Clive's own mother has been. That said, I think that he will be able to recognize the truth of what she's been doing once it's presented to him.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
I would think it's worth at least considering sending them to the hideaway, where they would be more free.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
I was wondering briefly if the elderly bearer might be the apple carrier that we saw way back in episode 1, the one that like dropped the one apple, and maybe 13 years on he just looked older. You know, sometimes people just age visibly more readily than others, but no, that person I don't think worked in the kitchen.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him.
He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
I know that she probably means like the village or whatever, but when she said keep searching for him here, I thought, you know, wouldn't it be funny if he just continued to stand next to these stacks of hay? Well, he's still not here. I don't know. He's not Assassin's Creeding out of this hay at me, so everything seems fine.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Also, I love the fact that during that long cut to black, followed by this continued gesturing that Jill was explaining the situation, that apparently covered a single line of dialogue. Well, the mayor asked us to go find him. Oh, the mayor did? Like, for one line of dialogue, they could have eliminated the cut to black. It was like she was giving this big, elaborate explanation.
There's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Old man, by the way, is not paying any attention to this.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
I think the bummer for me about this particular storyline is... Now, does that golden dot, does that... now I want to check to see if that means that there's new stuff in stock.
Well met, friend.
No. 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 I don't currently have access to Rook's Gambit. And then we've got that, and 40,000. I feel like a lot of the music has got to be like, pick this up on your New Game Plus. Okay.
See you then.
And while we're here, before I continue that thought, let's go take a look at his abilities. Got 653 points. That is enough to do mastery on these. Scarlet Cyclone is not currently equipped. Heat Wave, boy, only 120 to pick that up. Flames of Rebirth is 2,300 to master, but we could improve Rising Flames. I like the Gouge. I really like this one, so why don't we do... Yeah, I'll drop 500 bucks on this one. What was this one, by the way? Oh, maybe I would have thought to do that, but don't worry, we'll have points for that. The bummer for me about that storyline is the old man, like, he has spent now 13 years or so on this. Pining for the days when he was in servitude to the Rossfelds. And okay, but he was in servitude to them. Like, I don't know, it just... Those were apparently happy years of his life. I would like to take any opportunity to encourage him to find other things.
Are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Sorry, just... Jill really finds the way to look on the bright side. Yes, the land will become an inhospitable wasteland that cannot support life of any kind, including monsters. So, yes, negative some monsters.
What's this? Another relic of the fallen.
All right, mark this on your map, kids. We'll be back here at some point.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful. There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Okay, I didn't know if we would get any description for there. Phoenix Gate ruins. Untouched in the many winters since the stronghold's fall, the scars of that fateful night linger still upon her walls.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around. Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Okay, when they're like, it's just like the day that we left, how? Sorry, this is a very somber moment, but yeah, I feel like if he was so groggy that he wasn't exactly sure what had happened, I do feel like this massive crater would be a little bit of a sight to behold. Like, I was there.
What is it, Torgal?
Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before.
This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore. Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
What do we do?
The usual. Trouble.
Yo, can I borrow that lightsaber real quick? Something I want to do. Ow.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
I tried so hard to dodge that.
You're finished!
Joshua's coronation papers. Okay, no, $50. I've thought this a couple times. I just want to note, I, to this day, feel really bad about things I've said to people. Imagine the guilt of having personally been responsible for the deaths of a lot of people that you loved and respected in your life, even if it was outside your direct control. Like, I just wanted to say that I really get where Clive is coming from and why he's so tortured about it. And it was nice to get a little bit of acknowledgement that Jill's been through some crap too. Like during that night that they had where she was like, yeah, I wasn't doing well that day. I don't want to reprise what she said, but it's kind of a big deal.
Looks like he can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
I want to try doing the parry again. Remember that? Hold on. Okay, none of that was parry.
There's a good boy. Not this time. Too slow.
Okay, bam.
That'll help. Too slow.
I don't know the timing on the parry where you attack right when they do. I don't want to die doing it. I've always just done the dodge. Stop.
Not this time. You know what to do, boy.
Okay, I'm gonna die if I keep trying to do it. Okay, I might die if I don't stop doing it. Or if I do stop doing it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Really need to be better at that.
A little help. My wounds, boy.
I'm extremely good at dodging much too early or much too late.
Get him, boy. Toggle.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
I think there might be some interactions between those 2 points. We'll find the hooded man, then yada, 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 and then we'll leave. Favor of wind. Hold on. For gouge, I like gouge. Hold on, let's look at our gear. Let's look at Will of Fires for rising flames. Defense by 10, attack by 7. Let's maybe take a look at that. Favor of Wind is going to increase gouge damage by 15%. I'm going to put that in. I really like that move. And I regret to inform, I have no idea which one of these doors we came in through, so we'll go for the one that seems a little bit more brightly lit.
Friendly.
It's called Bomb. It really makes you think it's gonna like explode. And I just don't know what the timing on that might be. We're gonna get like a little letter in advance. Like that, for example.
Garuda, lend me your strength!
Okay, anything else in this room? All right, again, that door is not lit up. This one is, so I do feel like we're directed here.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Oh, I was trying to catch him in the air and... So I dodged a little bit too early on the second sphere.
Not this time. My wound's boiling. Too slow. Sick of Toggle.
Ow, ow, oh boy.
That'll help.
Okay, let's not be too prideful.
more of this.
No, I really can't. Hold on. Let's... Well, sure. I will take the Stone Skins tonic.
My wounds, boy. Not this time.
Using Gouge right there takes him all the way down to staggered, basically. Alright, I am not very good on health. We've done all the healing that we can. I think I'm going to take a potion just to be on the safe side. We haven't hit a game over from, well, at all yet. I was about to say from death, but at all. I would really like to keep it that way. Call it a matter of personal goals. Not dying.
Don't let them get away. It's over.
Aggressive.
That's enough.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Okay, stop.
Garuda, lend me your strength.
Okay, just wanted that guy died dead before he did one of these. Oh, he's done. Okay. That was his, I'm gonna blow up now and try to take you with me move. Rook's Gambit. Yeah, I still don't have that. And I'm not anti-Rook's Gambit. I just, you know, we've had other stuff to spend our points on. Wouldn't say no to more potions. Perfect.
I don't like this.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Okay. Nope. Okay, I completely whiffed.
Not this time.
Oh, man, he's nimble when he wants to be. What does that mean? Press the attack. Okay, let's do it.
Not for long, it isn't. With me.
More. Keep hitting.
It's down.
This is our chance.
I saw every one of those 3 shots coming, and I didn't do the right thing to get out of the way.
Get him, boy. Too slow.
How, though? Oh, my gosh. Hold on.
Better already.
Okay, we did it.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Yeah, if we just maybe pick up any health items first. Didn't necessarily get the best of that. I just like to own my flubs, and if you're looking at some of those big windups that big sword guy was doing, being like, how do you not dodge out of the way? I don't know. I really tried to. Okay, we do go down one of the ways. We'll just pick up... Oh. Wicked Wheel. I don't even... Well, hold on. We have leveled up a couple times. We might have some cool stuff here. We have 380 points, which is enough to get Heatwave, but not the upgraded version. I kind of like the version that we already have. Almost enough for Deadly Embrace. Yeah, I think I want to get Deadly Embrace. So we'll... No, I'm gonna get this. The upgrade to lunge. I don't... It's not maybe called out that often, but I do that pretty commonly. That extends the range on it, and I'd always intended to pick that up.
All right then.
Yeah, I don't know what's an attack on this guy yet.
This time.
Nope. Okay. Oh boy! I dodged directly into that huge side sweep.
Not this time. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Not this time. Too slow.
Nope.
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Okay, that's the way that we came down. This doesn't appear to go anywhere. And then there's prizes over here, and I think that's the way that we're meant to go. Yeah, no, I will happily use that potion. I'm not 100% sure of where this goes, so I just want to look really quick. Really don't think this is our intended path, but there could be something cool back here. Or this. All right, go Phoenix. Did it.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
Okay, maybe there's multiple ways. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're filling up this energy ring. I thought I was exploring a side area. It looks like this is main content. I'm at full health. I should probably stop picking up every glimmer, but you don't know until you pick it up if it's health or why right. Oh boy.
It's over.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
It could absolutely go either way, but if it's revealed that we are inside like a giant spaceship, I'm just saying that I would accept that, like an alien craft of some kind. Okay. Sure.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
Okay, I think that's where we started. We could have taken either of those two ways down and then went that way and that way to unlock this new way. I'm just double checking all my pathways. I want to make sure that I'm not overlooking the, like, oh, there's something cool over here. For example, this looks like something we might step on and get a platform. No, you actually can't get that far out onto the precipice. This is a really neat aesthetic, by the way, with all the arcs, all the circles.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
Well, see, that looks more like Garuda to me. With the multiple wings. It looks like there's a phoenix lower down, then Garuda, and then maybe a third figure up high. And I may not...
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Stop it! Please! Stop!
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did, to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran from everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace. That awaits me. I will press on.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Nope, nope, nope. Wasn't far enough away.
Not this time.
Really thought I dodged that one.
Not this time.
Oh, no, no, don't, please don't be here. No! Okay, can I get out of here? I really try to dodge away, I promise. Dodge, dodge, dodge! Okay, be really far away. That's what we learned last time. Alright, we're gonna hit this dude with everything we got.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears. Not this time. See, you'd have me learn by example.
Oh! I wasn't expecting a second one.
This time.
Oh, that's not the one that I wanted. Okay. Wow! This seems real bad. Hold on, I don't know where it's safe to stand now. Nope. No! Potions. Okay, I need a high potion. Please don't. Nope.
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time. Too slow. No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all. Show yourself, Ifrit.
Okay, I couldn't do the grab. So if I'm supposed to be doing something with those two bars up there, I have no idea what it is.
truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
It's not your way, but solid. The one is also part of Union. Talia Shiniv.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second Eikon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second Eikon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. Now!
Yes, my lord.
Benedicta.